She got a bit of royal action, along with her entire family, of course, on both sides, apart from her mother. I don't think Meghan Markle's in any position to be lecturing anybody about friendship. It's hard to imagine two people who've been less compassionate in the last few years.
I think he's not the brightest bulb in the tulip patch, Harry, to put it politely. I think she is very manipulative. Meghan Markle is someone who's basically got rid of almost her entire family on her side, apart from her mother, her entire family on the father's side.
Piers Morgan has once again ignited controversy in a way that reportedly sent Meghan Markle's team into damage control mode. According to sources, the fallout from his latest comments may only be beginning. During a recent episode of Piers Morgan Uncensored, the outspoken broadcaster allegedly revisited claims about old images connected to Meghan that have long fueled online speculation. Photos that some insist once existed but later vanished from public view. What drew attention this time was not merely the mention of these alleged images, but Morgan's reportedly mocking tone as he discussed them on air. Observers say he questioned why certain content linked to Meghan repeatedly disappears from social media, suggesting a pattern whenever such material resurfaces. With his YouTube show reaching millions and operating outside traditional broadcast restrictions, the discussion quickly spread across online platforms.
Which is incredibly sad. And now she's wrestled Harry away from his family. So how happy they really are in this mansion in California.
Sources claim Meghan's legal and PR teams are now working to limit potential fallout before the story gains wider mainstream traction. While it remains unclear whether Morgan actually displayed any images or simply discussed their alleged removal, social media accounts agree that he focused heavily on the broader issue of image control and online content deletion. The long-standing tension between Morgan and Meghan provides important context. Before her relationship with Prince Harry, the two reportedly had a friendly connection, even meeting in person. Morgan has said that contact abruptly ended after Meghan began dating Harry, an experience he claims shaped his negative view of her character. Critics argue this personal history fuels his continued focus on her credibility and public narrative.
How to be a good friend.
Well, as one of the many friends that she cut off spectacularly the moment she got a bit of royal action, along with her entire family, of course, on both sides, apart from her mother. I don't think Meghan Markle's in any position to be lecturing anybody about friendship. It's hard to imagine two people who've been less compassionate.
The timing of Morgan's remarks is also notable. Recently, Kim Kardashian deleted Instagram photos showing Meghan and Harry attending Kris Jenner's birthday celebration. Multiple outlets confirmed the images briefly appeared before being removed, prompting renewed discussion about why photos involving Meghan often disappear. While no definitive reason was given for the deletion, the incident reinforced claims of aggressive image management. Fact-checking organizations, however, have consistently found no verified evidence supporting rumors about compromising images from Meghan's past. Outlets such as Geo News and others have stated clearly that these alleged photos do not exist, labeling the claims as internet speculation without factual basis. Meghan's representatives have repeatedly denied all such allegations.
Level, it makes me quite angry, the damage they've caused to the monarchy. I think most British people are sick and tired of them. The polling has them now below Prince Andrew, which I didn't think would be humanly possible. She thought that actually being a member of the royal family was wearing a tiara.
I guess, by the way, is going to celebrate the joys of cooking, or at least something she's doing. Her Netflix show, I guess, is going to celebrate the joys of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship, Piers. She's going to be teaching us how to be a good friend.
Well, as one of the many friends that she cut off spectacularly.
So I was then told by my bosses, look, by the way, rule one here, never apologize, never clarify, never do anything. So
I can verify that, but it doesn't work.
We know this. So we did a clarification the next day, and it made no difference. The complaints kept coming in. And eventually my bosses said, can you just apologize to Meghan Markle, or you're going to have to, maybe lose your job. I went, I'll take the job option, thanks, I'll leave. And I walked off into...
Despite these debunkings, rumors persist. Some people insist they remember seeing images that are no longer available. Though whether those memories are accurate or shaped by online narratives is impossible to verify. The continued circulation of these beliefs, even after repeated fact checks, has allowed the story to linger. Morgan's critics argue that his approach, raising questions without making direct accusations, allows him to amplify unproven narratives while avoiding legal consequences. Supporters counter that he is merely questioning patterns that appear suspicious to the public. Media analysts note that controversy surrounding Meghan reliably generates engagement from Morgan's YouTube channel, providing strong professional incentives alongside any personal motivations.
Well, has it crossed Meghan Markle's mind what she did to me?
You know, like on the suicide, Meghan said,
I didn't cost her a job.
You know, she was saying she was suicidal. Again, I don't want to go back to the point of mental health, but did you ever think, is this going to hurt this person on a...
She said that two people at the palace, when she told them she had suicidal thoughts, said she couldn't get treatment because it would be damaging to the brand.
Yeah.
I don't believe, and no evidence has been brought forward to support it. Those are extremely incendiary allegations. In my view, weaponizing mental health and suicide to portray yourself as a victim. If Meghan Markle has proof that two senior members of the royal household refused to let her get help for suicidal thoughts, I want to know who they were, when they said it, and they shouldn't have those jobs. But we are now a year and...
Observers also point out Meghan's consistent strategy of responding through PR statements rather than lawsuits. Some interpret this as an effort to avoid legal discovery processes, while others see it as a decision not to give rumors additional visibility. Regardless of interpretation, Morgan reportedly highlighted this approach as part of what keeps speculation alive. Ultimately, the dispute reflects broader issues around celebrity image management in the digital age. Public figures frequently remove content that conflicts with their brand, which can be standard practice or appear suspicious, depending on perspective. Morgan's commentary has brought these debates into a more visible space, forcing audiences to decide whether they see legitimate questions being raised or harmful narratives being perpetuated.
I think it's not the brightest bulb in the tulip patch, Harry, to put it politely. I think she is very manipulative. Meghan Markle is someone who's basically got rid of almost her entire family on her side, apart from her mother, her entire family on the father's side, including her father, which is incredibly sad. And now she's wrestled Harry away from his family. So how happy they really are in this mansion in California when they have no connection now.
When Will and Kate came over and I had met her for the first time, they came over for dinner. I remember I was in ripped jeans and I was barefoot. It's like I was a hugger. I've always been a hugger. I didn't realize that that is really jarring for a lot of Brits. I guess I'd started to understand very quickly that the formality on the outside carried through on the inside. That there is a forward-facing way of being. And then you close.
Whether based on evidence or perception, the discussion continues to gain attention. As long as influential voices keep revisiting the topic, the controversy is unlikely to fade, regardless of denials or fact-checking efforts.